Star Trek Prodigy Season 2, Episode 18. Its title is A Touch of Grey.
So maybe...
Someone getting old? Is it the Q in the gray?
I mean, that was the first thing I thought of, but I don't think it'll go there.
But wouldn't it be fun? Ready? Let's do it.
Alright.
I want even an older Admiral Janeway to show up.
Yes.
In Game 2.
Well, this Janeway's young compared to that Janeway still.
After so many years in Starfleet, you'd think nothing could surprise me.
I realized that one picture over there, like, is her dog Molly and her.
With all this waiting, you forgot something. The anniversary of your first command.
What?
14 years, to be exact.
That?
Oh, beautiful ship. I want that.
Now that we've got you back, that farm waiting in Indiana is starting to look better.
I've been there. She wants you to settle down on a planet with a bathtub and a monkey.
Yes.
I could tell Zero's voice was a boy. Was it me or just us? Because, like, everyone else I've showed this show to, but they say she when they refer to Zero. And we're like, that sounds like a female voice. I'm like, how? I don't get it. What's happening to his noodle?
As for your unique abilities, I'm afraid they won't be returning.
He's not going to be a traveler.
He's stuck.
Essentia is broadcasting on all frequencies.
People of Solar.
Oh, she's turned into Lady Hitler.
Let us see if Starfleet's Admiral has the courage to come herself.
You don't want Janeway there in person.
And I'm not about to let that happen.
Neither am I.
Count me in as well.
I like that this is, like, mostly just Voyager 2.0. Like, Season 2 really just, like, let Voyager and Wesley take over.
Looks like we have an away team. Let's get back in the saddle.
Oh, get the band back together.
Even good things can come out of bad situations.
I like a show that's hopeful.
We control our fate.
No fate but what we make. They look more skeletal. They got the black uniforms like the Future had, you know? Future destroyed Selim had black uniforms.
But where are the two council, the elf-looking people?
Yeah, I don't know where the elves went.
I can see that. I know a thing or two about ships.
I like them talking.
I've never left the Protostar. You're lucky you can go with that mobile emitter.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Spirit folk.
I'm eager to read it. I've read all your work. I'm a big fan.
Holograms love his work.
How do you read a holonovel? I thought you had to do it.
Stop.
Just like old times.
Oh no. Space sickness.
I had a chance to speak with your mother.
Call your mother, Wesley.
Right. What is this ship?
I don't know.
Should I recognize it?
It's one of their ships. The little ones that look like bugs, I think.
Ooh, can't wait. Should be a real humdinger. I mean, sounds acceptable.
What do you want? I'm a doctor, not a covert operative.
Tinker, tenor,
Doctor.
covert operative.
Covert. A little bug ship. I like it.
2 clicks east.
Well then,
Through that.
It's been repurposed so that no one can escape.
It looks like a bunch of holes in the wall there. Are they gonna have a boss fight?
I make my own.
You don't get thrown in a pit with the bad guy up above unless you're about to have a boss fight. And then the rock pops out. What?
That doesn't work.
How'd she
Can't-
catch one of those?
That's crazy.
Okay, we're getting crazy. Exactly. No, it does matter.
Does it have a collar?
Invigorating. Inspiring, even.
I'd make him carry me.
Yes.
I'm detecting the crew, elevated heart rates, and a strange life sign closing.
I want those binoculars.
since you want to debate an admiral, well, it's time she got one.
Oh, chick fight. Yeah, does he have a collar on? Like she caught him somehow? I want that to be like the holographic Janeway using a mobile emitter.
Oh. I mean, yeah, it should happen. Maybe that's what it is.
That thing wants to eat up timelines that shouldn't happen. Why isn't he just hopping up there and getting Essentia and the guards that are just standing there?
It's true. Who's the most out of time?
I think Gwen's the primary target.
Yeah, it should definitely be Gwen still. What happens if it breaks the collar?
Yeah, what is that gonna do? Oh my gosh, is Rock gonna go help it? Because it's hurting.
No.
Rock, go make a pet.
And we both know Voyager without your command is like a fire snake without a head. I'd rather just cut it off.
No!
Ah! Good thing she's just a hologram.
I think she's because hologram Janeway said she wanted
"Come
to
with
leave
me,
the
doctor,"
ship.
and then the doctor doesn't come.
Yeah, there's no doctor there. And then I was like, when they showed Wesley and Chakotay alone, I'm like, where is the doctor?
No, I sense Admiral Janeway.
Come on, we have to hurry.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't let the doctor get hit in his mobile emitter, though.
Right?
Pulse weakening. Unable to stabilize heart rate. Cardiomyopathy.
Well, now...
Is silence.
She's like, I almost believed it was you until that.
Let's free the chicken from the coop.
Just gonna beam the door out of there?
They can just explode?
What?
I mean...
I wouldn't wear something on my
makes
chest that could
sense.
just explode. It's like an old TOS when they just like purposely overclock their phasers to let them blow up.
Oh,
So what is gonna happen now?
It's free. It's blue.
Granted you your freedom. Yeah, I just...
Although it should have eaten Gwen.
Yeah. I think it just wanted to leave more than anything. Probably hungry.
Oh, it's just right there.
It wasn't there. He should have put it like inside his sleeve like on Spirit Folk.
Yes. It's eating guards?
They transport this mobile emitter? Where'd he just go?
Okay, because she's a time aberration too.
I cannot convey how happy we are to see you.
Glad you're all safe.
Let's keep moving. Where'd the doctor go?
How's our getaway coming along?
Right on time.
Can he just site-to-site transport his mobile emitter somewhere now?
That
that's
seems
not-
like what happened.
It looks exactly like what happened. Dang.
What?
Wait, now it decides it wants the ship?
Essentia, we must return to the city. The people are revolting against us.
What?
I'm so likable.
Do not embrace Essenzia's war. I have met the Off-Worlders. They're not the enemy.
Like, also she has a scar on her face, so you know she's evil.
There is no barrier we cannot...
Oh, that's the thing he said.
Sounds like the start of a civil war on Solon.
The way you rigged that tricorder into a remote terminal was so cool. Am I talking too much? You know you can tell me if I'm talking too much.
She's a fangirl.
Next holo novel, Mission Assignment Solum. The Adventures of Dirk Danger.
Like Assignment Earth. Like Gary Seven's episode.
Solemn's falling into civil war.
It's all playing out the way it should. You guys should see that.
We'll find a way to get the protostar back too.
Why? Because I've been reminded that boldness isn't only for the young.
Oh, they still got it. How is this show so good? So, this just feels like Voyager again. And I ain't mad. Essentia has captured one of those things. Which I also want to know how she captured that thing, too. Well, he mentioned, like, they've been making these weird little pockets where, like, months are going by in, like, a day or something. So clearly, like, their tech has gotten very advanced to capture a creature that exists to eat dead timelines.
Yeah.
And put a collar on it.
Yeah, how do you get that collar on that thing?
I don't-
Without it erasing whatever's doing that.
I don't know. Advanced space tech. But, okay, so, like, they have to go down there and rescue the kids, and they don't want to bring her dad down in harm's way. So they take, Janeway takes the doctor and Chakotay and Wesley down. And Wesley got his powers, David! At first I thought it was going to be that, like, hologram Janeway was going to put on the emitter. Also because we just watched Spirit Folk and seeing someone else put on his emitter, it was in my head.
Yes.
But when she mentioned, like, she'd never left the ship and whatever, and he was talking about his holo novels, I'm like... And then he did a fake voice. And I'm like,
Oh.
when she said,
Yeah.
Doctor, you're with me, I'm like, whatever we're about to see is not Janeway. But they rescued him.
The father, did he beam back down and then make his
I couldn't tell if he was
rallying
at
cry?
the end back on the planet trying to get, like, people against Essentia, or if that was a broadcast from Voyager. I don't know. My one complaint, what the heck happened with his mobile emitter?
Oh yeah,
You
that
can't
was
site-to-site
weird.
beam that thing. Like, he just touched it and was gone. Touching it normally just turns him off and the emitter falls to the ground.
Yes.
So, like, something happened where he just beamed himself outside. And that's a pretty big advancement you think they would have mentioned if he had it added to his mobile emitter.
Yeah.
Got everyone, and they're back heading to the ship now. And it looks like a civil war is breaking out.
Yeah.
And Wesley
But
doesn't
it's
know what's going to happen.
For a different cause. Because the original Civil War was, like, to get along with the Federation.
That was what was kind of confusing, is originally it was like, it seemed like the Federation came twice. Like, they came and promised to help, but then when Chakotay and them came again, it started something. I almost felt like episodes they've done before where, like, something with First Contact created division amongst the people that wanted to trust the Federation and the people that didn't.
You're right.
So that's what the original, like, kind of vague history they gave for the original Civil War in Season 1, I think. And so, like, that's what I'm saying. This could literally be the same thing.
Yeah, but this feels very pointed about Essenzia's, like, crazy... Because the Federation didn't make, like, a formal First Contact like we kind of saw in flashbacks. It was more of a...
that
is
like,
different. Oh, the planet's all crazy now because of the threat of aliens.
Sometimes I think we're doing a completely closed loop, but then now it seems like there are changes, but they need to get it as close to the original conditions to make some sort of loop close. Really, the most important thing is they have to get the ship just sent back to where it needs to be buried in the rubble to get the events to happen.
Yeah.
But then they also want to deal with the immediate thing of, like, helping this planet as well as stopping this, like, crazy bigger threat that Essentia has become. But, like, to close the full loop, they really just got to get that ship back to where it originally was to start the whole thing. And then also, like, all of the changes are freaking out Gwen. She's all, like, trying to be held in this reality because her timeline's been messed up. She's Marty McFly if he had an armband that could keep him from
The
disappearing.
armband wasn't even really focused on it at all. I feel like for the past couple, definitely that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
last
threat that's still
two-
happening, but it hasn't really been addressed or pointed out in the last couple.
Also, why was that episode called Touch of Grey? I was expecting to see, like, a future Wesley or something.
I think it's, well, the whole thing was about them feeling older and feeling
was the
like,
last bit.
she has the thing about, like, feeling like, oh, I need to retire soon. But they're also seeing, like, the fight that young people have and remembering that spirit. And that's why at the end they're like, no, we're going to do what we need to do.
And then you're like, yes, just do Voyager again.
Yes! Okay, I want to watch another one?
Yeah.
Okay, bye, guys!